BB Show. And I would like to thank Ms. Fox for giving us this great opportunity. And I would like to call our first competitor, Mr. Akhilesh, onto the stage.
Hello, Ms. Anjali.
Hello, Mr. Akhilesh.
Thank you. And thank you, Ms. Fox, the sponsor, for letting me here. And I'm very delighted to be here. And I'm Akhilesh, as you know. And I have done my bachelor's in Loyola College, Chennai. And I have pursued my master's from University of California. And I'm a professional lawyer working over there. And I'm expertise in privacy policy of being a lawyer, and I'm very delighted to be here. Thank you.
Now I would like to call upon our second competitor, Mr. Hassan, onto the stage.
Akhilesh, it's you?
Hassan.
It's been a long time, bro.
Hey, no, code, no.
Bro.
Please. I'm just
I forgot
kidding.
my mask,
Hey,
bro.
Hassan. He's Mr. Hassan, and I'm very proud
to stand next to him. He's my very own childhood friend, and he has also done his bachelor's from Loyola College, Chennai. But he's such a dude, and he left me and he went to Singapore to do his master's, and now he's a lawyer. And so, what are you expertising, my friend?
I expertise in terms and conditions in
Okay.
my profession, yeah.
So,
Good match.
we'll see it in the competition.
Good luck.
I'm not gonna let you in. No.
Hello guys, to the new version of BB Show. Today we're welcoming the two new candidates, Akhilesh and Hassan. We're doing a quick quiz, 12 questions about five different topics, which are
The privacy policy, terms and conditions, data principle, data protection, and the personal data. Now let's start the quiz.
you will need to enter on your phone on the platform. So we will give you
Your phone?
two phones. You can use just to answer questions. You don't have the answers. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm here your phones.
Thank you. Thank you.
So the first question is, which information could not be collected by the Starbucks when you're using the website?
The address, social networks, platforms, tweets, or all of the above. Yes,
Hassan?
Hassan?
So, I feel it's the social networks platforms, as the rest of the address and tweets cannot be collected by them.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, I agree.
The second question would be, which one is not part of the company's copyright?
The logo, the brand name, the marketing promotions, or the illustrations? Akhilesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think the marketing promotions, because the marketing promotion is something which is done by the company itself, whereas in the logo, brand's name, and the illustration is for the company, and I think they can, the copyright for the company. So the marketing promotion should be the answer for this.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Can I add up on what he says?
yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. So
Sure,
I feel the
Mr.
marketing
Masters.
logo, brand name, and illustrations all come under the possibility of copyright infringement,
Yeah.
whereas marketing promotions do not. So which is why I choose marketing promotions as well.
Yeah, that's exactly why it's answered.
Exactly.
And the third question is, which of the following is the personal data?
Online identifiers, anonymized data, cookie ID, or IP addresses.
Yeah, Hassan.
Hassan.
Yeah, thank you. So I feel it is anonymized data
Hmm?
because all the others refer to something which we can already see from the point of view of the company the company that's operating. But anonymized data is the passwords and all the sensitive data that should not be seen by others, which is why I chose that.
Yeah.
Hassan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
The fourth question would be, sensitive personal data refers to what article?
Article 9, Article 11, Article 11.9, none of these.
I didn't prepare for this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Article 9 because the Article 11 and Article 119 is not the referring to the sensitive personal data, whereas Article 9 talks about the special characteristics of personal data, and it's also very sensitive for the company. So all the important information of both for the users of the for example, taking Starbucks is in there, and so it's Article.
The fifth one would be, which of these rights are not included in the data subject rights?
The right to rectification, the right to withdraw consent, the right to equality, or the right to be forgotten.
Yeah,
Hassan.
Hassan?
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So, right rectification, right to withdrawal of consent, and the right to be forgotten is not included in the here. The right of equality is.
Yeah. Data security is related to which article?
32 section.
Article 134, 139, 3, or none of the above.
I don't know, man. I didn't prepare for all these articles.
Yeah,
Okay, so the Article 34, Section 1 is the GDPR communication, where it is for the personal and for the data breach, and Article 39 for Section 3 refers to the rights to vote. So it goes without saying Article 32, Section 1 is the answer for data security.
You are exactly right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, answer.
Which of the following countries has the highest reported GDPR data breaches?
Germany, Netherlands, Denmark, or United Kingdom? Seems to
Hassan.
know.
So, I have a funny story, and I think it's definitely going to be Netherlands. Because I was scammed once. Because someone swiped off my credit card, and then they charged me around 45 euros at a random ass website.
I'm happy.
I didn't know what to do. I went over to my bank and I called them up and I told them about this data breach, and then they were able to like refund my money of 45 euros back to me. That was one of the happiest days of my life. So it is Netherlands.
I didn't know the answer because I've not been to Netherlands, but I've been to other 3 countries.
So, what is PIA?
Is it privacy impact assessment, privacy important assessment, privacy information assessment, or privacy idea assessment?
Well, it's privacy impact assessment because that refers to, you know, it's a valuable tool for identifying any errors or, you know, kind of the company's privacy policies. So that's where a software or the person who is there who will monitor all the security policies of the online blog for any company, and he'll see what's wrong and what's good. So that's the answer.
Yes.
Nice.
Do we examine and monitor data security controls on a regular basis? If yes, how?
Not necessary, regularly, recommended at least once in a while, or rarely. Hassan.
So I personally feel it's going to be regularly, because as you know, we're talking about Starbucks, and we need to have as much as like regular basis of correction of our data, and if there's any data breach and if there's any virus in the system, we got to remove those. So which is why I chose regularly as my answer.
I have a counter answer for that. Well, I could say recommended at least once in a while because it actually depends on the company. For example, when the company is a full-time working and you know they are very busy at other works, it's not possible for them to, you know, check regularly. But if they check once in a while, they can, I think, at least concentrate on other work.
Well, that could be true, but then in the fact of Starbucks, they have it's like a multinational company. They have enough IT infrastructure to take care of their work and solve any data breach as soon as possible. So they can do it every day, in my opinion.
Yeah, and regularly only would be the option for any company because it's a must one. It's not like recommend at least once in a while.
Yeah, maybe you're that is a point, but I don't agree with the answer.
That's fine.
The answer is regularly bad.
Definitely,
Yeah.
Your terms and condition text is a contract between your website and its
Shareholders, users, public, or none of these. Yeah, Hassan.
So I personally feel it's with the users, because terms and conditions is a direct contract with them and not the shareholders or the public, because the public is in no way related to the website whatsoever, and only when they use the website they become liable to, you know, talk about the terms and conditions of the website. And shareholders, they have a minimal impact on this because it is behind the scenes and taking care of the website. So it's the users who are in the relationship with the contract.
Yeah, it's
He's right.
correct.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 answers.
terms and conditions help in protecting
The company, customers, public, or both company and public. Yeah, Hassan.
So this is actually a trick question. People might think it's the customers, but in reality it's the company, because the terms and conditions is like the last line of defense for the company, and this helps them in terms of frauds and people who come and sue them. So when they show them their terms and conditions, then this is all what you agreed on before signing and before consenting to give your personal data to us. So which is why it's a defense for the company.
Yeah, exactly.
Last questions. Terms and conditions. Contract will contain.
Users' rights, withdrawal, cancellation disclosures, and all the above.
Achilles.
It's all the above because the terms and conditions should definitely contain the user's rights as well as the withdrawal and the cancellation disclosures, because when all these terms and conditions are the information, everything is provided, it will be easier and it will be very helpful for the users and as well as to the people or the customers who are reading it. So I think when all these general informations about all the things are provided, they'll have more trust towards the company, and so this is where trust and ethics comes in place. And I think it's all the above.
Yeah, it is.
So welcome to the final parts. Now we have 3 open questions. That's why you have a computer in front of you. So let's start. 3 questions about GDPR. Are you ready?
Yes!
Yeah, so let's start our first question. It's the right to privacy is a part of DASH, European Convention on Human Rights, which states everyone has the right to respect for his private and family life, his home and his correspondence. From this basis, the European Union has sought to ensure the protection of this right through the legislation.
So the question was which year? So the proposition 1957, 1980,
50.
1950, 1955.
Yeah.
So I guess the answer should be 1950.
Yeah. So the second question is GDPR governs the way in which we can use, process and store personal data. It applies to all the organizations within the EU as well as the supplying goods or the services to the EU or monitoring EU citizens.
The statements, if you process the personal data of EU citizens or residents, or you offer goods or services to such people, then the GDPR applies to you even if you're not in the EU. Is it true or false?
And why?
Why?
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I go ahead?
Hassan?
So it's true. Until the people are inside the European Union, they have a certain set of rights and this are safeguarded by the European Union. But when they do go outside the European Union, these GDPR rules do not apply to them.
Yeah, it's
Thank you. I think I'm back on the lead, Akhilesh.
Okay, Mr. Masters in terms and conditions, I accept it.
Thank you for participating. We're not making the decision, but who won this game? Hope each one of you won, but I'm not sure.
Obviously.
yeah.
go,
We'll
let's
let you know in
guess.
5 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, so the winner is Asa.
Oh, I won! On your face, bro! See, I told you I can win this.
It's not fair.